There is a specific frequency in the air right now, a vibration that only a select few can feel. If you have found your way to this message, it is not because of an algorithm, and it is not a coincidence. You are here because your spirit has been sensing a shift, a subtle tremor in the ground beneath your feet that signals the end of one era and the explosive beginning of another. You have been waiting. You have been praying. You have been enduring a season of silence that has felt at times like abandonment. But I am here to tell you that the silence was not an absence. It was a holding pattern. It was the deep breath before the plunge. The message that is cutting through the static of the spiritual realm today is clear, it is urgent, and it is undeniable. The word is tomorrow. This is not a metaphor for someday or in the future. Attention, you need to prepare now. I put together an exclusive resource for those who feel set apart for something greater, but live surrounded by noise, distractions, and mental overload. This is a 30-day journey that will transform your life. A guided path to armor your mind and prepare for what's coming with daily practices of focus, boundaries, and discipline. Stop negotiating with the noise. Learn to spot distractions before they control you, and strengthen your mind. Also available in an immersive audio version. Over 10 Zuru readers have already transformed their lives through the 30-day journey. Thousands of people have already started this transformation. People like you who are tired of living in the fog. Ordinary people who decided to stop accepting mental chaos. Take advantage of this limited time offer only this month. Access your link just below in the pinned comment. This is a divine alert that the timeline has shifted. The waiting room is closed. The doctor is ready to see you. The door is opening. The angelic instruction accompanying this shift is simple yet profound. Pack now. But before you reach for a suitcase, you need to understand what this truly means, because if you pack the wrong things, you will miss the portal that is opening for you. Listen closely, because what I'm about to share could be the difference between repeating a cycle of pain or stepping into the destiny that has been written for you since before you took your first breath. We are talking about a spiritual relocation. You are being moved. But unlike a physical move, where you hire a truck and carry your old furniture into a new house, this transition requires you to leave everything behind. The life you are stepping into is so massive, so expansive, and so bright that the old version of you cannot survive there. The baggage of your past, the trauma, the betrayal, the what-ifs, the self-doubt, cannot fit through the door of your tomorrow. This is why the instruction is to pack now. You must cleanse your soul. You must declutter your spirit. You need to identify what is essential for your survival and what has just been dead weight you have been dragging around out of habit. I know you are tired. I know that for many of you watching this, the last few years, perhaps even the last decade, have felt like an uphill battle in the mud. You have watched others move forward while you felt stuck in a loop. You have seen people with half your talent and half your heart succeed, while you faced roadblock after roadblock. You have asked God, when is it my turn? Did you forget me? And in the quiet of the night, when the house is still and your defenses are down, you have wondered if maybe you missed your chance. Maybe you are too old. Maybe it is too late. Maybe this is all there is. I want you to take a deep breath right now and let that breath go, because those lies end today. You were not delayed. You were preserved. You were not rejected. You were hidden. There is a vast difference between being buried and being planted. For a long time, it felt like burial. It was dark, it was heavy, and you felt crushed, but you were actually being planted. And the reason the process took so long is that the roots had to go deep enough to support the height of the harvest that is coming tomorrow. The angelic alert for February 12th is a demarcation line. It is a boundary. God is saying, tomorrow everything changes. But for that change to manifest in your physical reality, you must agree with it in your spiritual reality. You have to stop agreeing with your history and start agreeing with your destiny. This is the packing process. Imagine you are standing in the foyer of your life. Look around at the boxes stacked up. There is a box labeled regret. There is a box labeled unforgiveness. There is a heavy, dusty trunk labeled fear of failure. And right next to it, perhaps the heaviest one of all, is the box labeled I am not enough. The angels are standing at the door of your new life, the life that begins tomorrow, and they are checking your luggage. They are telling you strictly and with love, you cannot bring that in here. Why? Because the new season requires a new frequency. Science tells us that everything is energy. Your thoughts, your emotions, your memories, they all carry a specific vibrational weight. Shame, guilt, and fear vibrate at very low frequencies. They are dense, they are heavy. Joy, gratitude, and purpose vibrate at high frequencies. They are light, they are expansive. The life God has prepared for you, the breakthrough that is scheduled for tomorrow, exists at a high frequency. If you try to enter that high-frequency reality while holding on to low-frequency baggage, you will create a dissonance. You will sabotage the blessing because you won't feel worthy of it. This is why the preparation is so critical. This is why you must pack now. You are not packing to leave, you are packing to arrive. Think about the last time you felt truly light. It has been a while, hasn't it? That heaviness you feel in your chest, that tension in your shoulders, that is the weight of the old identity. You have been wearing the identity of a survivor for so long that you have forgotten you were created to be a conqueror. A survivor holds on to things just in case. A survivor hoards emotions because they are afraid they will need them to protect themselves later. But a conqueror travels light. A conqueror knows that their provision comes from a source that never runs dry. God is calling you out of survival mode. Survival mode was necessary for the wilderness, but it is fatal in the promised land. You cannot enjoy the feast if you are still rationing crumbs in your pocket. I want to speak to the specific areas where you need to pack up and clear out. The first is your relationships, not necessarily the people themselves, although sometimes that is true, but your attachment to how people perceive you. For the last 35, 40, maybe 50 years, you have curated a version of yourself to please others. You have been the peacemaker, the fixer, the strong one, the one who never complains. You have swallowed your truth to keep others comfortable. That ends now. The tomorrow that God has ordained requires your authentic voice. It requires you to set boundaries. It requires you to say no without guilt. If you carry the fear of man into your new season, you will become a slave to the very people you are meant to lead. You must pack up your need for validation and leave it on the curb. The only validation that matters is the one that says, "This is my beloved child, in whom I am well pleased." The second area is your relationship with your past failures. Many of you are haunted by a mistake you made 5, 10, or 20 years ago, a failed marriage, a business that went under, a period of addiction, a time when you acted out of character. You have replayed that tape in your mind 1,000 times, analyzing what you could have done differently. You have built a shrine to your regret, and you visit it every day. Listen to me, you cannot drive forward if you are staring in the rearview mirror. You will crash. God has already forgiven you. The universe has already balanced the scales. The only person still holding the gavel is you. You must forgive yourself. You must pack up that shame, seal the box, and leave it behind. The version of you that made those mistakes does not exist anymore. Every cell in your body has regenerated since then. You are literally a new person. Stop punishing a stranger. Before I reveal the third and most critical area you must clear out, I want to ask you something. Can you feel the resistance rising up as I say these things? That little voice saying, "It's not that easy," or "You don't know what I've been through." That voice is the guardian of your old life. It is the ego trying to keep you safe in the familiar, even if the familiar is painful. It is scared of the unknown. Acknowledge that fear, but do not obey it. That resistance is actually a sign that you are close to the breakthrough. The enemy always fights hardest right before the victory. If you are feeling pressure, if you are feeling like everything is coming to a head, take heart. It means you are at the door. The third area, and this is the one that keeps most chosen ones stuck right at the threshold, is the addiction to struggle. This sounds counterintuitive. Who would be addicted to struggle? But if struggle has been your narrative for your entire life, if working hard and getting nowhere is the story of your family lineage, then success feels dangerous. Ease feels suspicious. Peace feels boring. You have been conditioned to believe that if you aren't suffering, you aren't making progress. This is a lie from the pit. God's blessing adds no sorrow with it. The season that starts tomorrow is characterized by flow, not force. It is characterized by grace, not grind. You have to give yourself permission to have it easy. You have to give yourself permission to be happy without looking over your shoulder, waiting for the other shoe to drop. Pack up your struggle. Pack up your martyrdom. You do not need to bleed to prove you are worthy of the blessing. Now let's talk about the angelic alert. What does that look like practically? You may have been seeing signs, repeating numbers like 1111, 222, or 444. These are not random. They are synchronization codes. They are the universe's way of winking at you, telling you that you are aligned. You may have been having vivid dreams, dreams where you are flying, or dreams of large houses, or dreams of water. These are symbols of expansion and spirit. You may have felt a sudden urge to clean your house, to throw away old clothes, to organize your physical space. This is nesting for your new timeline. Your spirit knows what is coming even before your mind does. Your body is preparing for the upgrade. Listen to these impulses. If you feel the urge to fast, fast. If you feel the urge to drive a different way home, do it. If you feel the urge to reach out to someone you haven't spoken to in years, or conversely, to cut off contact with someone who drains you, follow that instinct. The Holy Spirit is guiding your every step right now. You are being positioned. There is a concept in quantum physics called the observer effect, where the act of observing a particle changes its behavior. By focusing your attention on this transition, by consciously accepting that tomorrow is the day, you are collapsing the wave function. You are pulling the probability of a miracle out of the quantum field and solidifying it into your reality. Your belief is the mechanism of creation. If you believe nothing will change, you are right. But if you dare to believe against all evidence that God is doing a new thing, you open the floodgates. This is why Jesus always asked, "Do you believe I can do this?" before he performed a miracle. He needed their agreement to bridge the gap between heaven and earth. I'm asking you today, do you believe? Do you believe that your best days are not behind you, but in front of you? Do you believe that the years the locusts have eaten can be restored in a single day? The message "God just said tomorrow" implies immediacy, but it also implies a challenge. Tomorrow requires preparation today. Imagine if you won a dream vacation to a tropical paradise, but the plane leaves in 3 hours. You wouldn't sit on the couch watching TV. You would be moving. You would be washing clothes, finding your passport, canceling appointments. You would be in a state of high-energy preparation. That is the state you need to be in spiritually right now. You need to be in a state of positive expectancy. Wake up tomorrow morning, not as the person you were yesterday, but as the person you are becoming. Dress like them, speak like them, walk like them. If the new you is confident, stand up straight. If the new you is generous, give something away. If the new you is peaceful, refuse to engage in an argument. You have to wear the new life before it fully fits. You have to fake it until you become it. not in a deceptive way, but in a prophetic way. You are acting out your faith. Let's go deeper into the chosen one aspect. Being chosen is not about ego. It is about responsibility. You were chosen to break generational curses. You were chosen to be the cycle breaker in your bloodline. That is why your life has been so hard. You weren't just fighting your own battles, you were fighting the battles your parents and grandparents lost. You have been carrying the genetic trauma of your lineage. But the buck stops with you. The line creates a new trajectory starting tomorrow. This is why the attacks have been so relentless. The enemy doesn't attack empty houses. He attacks vaults. You are a vault of potential. You are a vault of glory. The fact that you are still standing after everything you have been through is proof that you are protected by a power greater than anything that has come against you. You are indestructible because your purpose is not yet fulfilled. I want you to visualize a door standing in front of you. It is a heavy, ancient door. On the other side of that door is the answer to the prayer you have been crying out for. It is the financial freedom. It is the restored health. It is the loving partner. It is the sense of deep, abiding peace. For years, that door has been locked. You have banged on it. You have cried at the foot of it. You have tried to pick the lock. But nothing worked. Now, hear the sound of the key turning. Click. The angelic alert is the sound of that unlocking. The door is unlatched. But here is the secret. The door opens outward. You cannot push it open. You have to step back and let it swing towards you. You have to surrender. You have to stop forcing and start receiving. The packing I am talking about is the act of stepping back. It is the act of letting go of your need to control the outcome. It is saying, God, I trust you. I trust your timing. I trust your method. I am ready. This transition is going to require you to be comfortable with the uncomfortable. When you first step into this new reality tomorrow, it might feel strange. Peace can feel boring to a nervous system wired for chaos. Success can feel isolating to someone used to being the underdog. You might feel a sense of imposter syndrome, wondering if you really belong in this new, elevated place. Let me assure you right now, you belong. You have paid the price of admission with your tears. You have earned this through your endurance. Do not shrink back when the spotlight hits you. Do not apologize for your blessing. Your blessing is not just for you, it is a testimony to others. When people see what God has done in your life, they will have hope for their own. You are a living, breathing billboard for the grace of God. As we approach the final moments of this message, I need to give you a very practical instruction for tonight. Before you go to sleep, I want you to find a quiet space. Take a piece of paper and a pen. I want you to write down 3 things you are leaving behind. Be specific. I am leaving behind my fear of poverty. I am leaving behind my anger toward my ex. I am leaving behind the belief that I am unlovable. Then, I want you to destroy that paper. Burn it safely, shred it, flush it. This is a prophetic act. You are signaling to your subconscious mind and to the spiritual realm that the contract with those things is broken. Then, I want you to write down 3 things you are packing for tomorrow. I am taking my courage. I am taking my wisdom. I am taking my capacity to love. Place that paper next to your bed. Let it be the first thing you see when you wake up on February 12th. This is not a ritual, it is a redirection of focus. Where focus goes, energy flows. By doing this, you are tuning your reticular activating system, the part of your brain that filters information, to look for the new. You will start to see opportunities you missed before. You will hear conversations differently. You will have ideas that seem to come from nowhere. These are the downloads from heaven that have been waiting for you to have the bandwidth to receive them. You couldn't hear them before because the noise of your pain was too loud. But now that you're packing up the pain, the frequency is clear. I also want to address the loneliness that many chosen ones feel. You often feel like an alien on this planet, like no one truly understands the depth of your soul. You are the black sheep, the odd one out. This isolation was necessary to protect you from being corrupted by the world's systems, but the season of isolation is ending. As you step into your tomorrow, you will begin to attract your tribe. Your soul family is waiting for you on the other side of this transition. These are people who speak your language, who vibrate at your level, who celebrate you instead of tolerating you. But you can only meet them if you show up as your true self. If you are still wearing the mask of the past, they won't recognize you. Take off the mask. Pack it away. It doesn't fit anymore. The angels are surrounding you right now. If you could see into the spirit realm, you would see that you are not alone in that room. There are ministering spirits who have been assigned to your case. They are waiting for your command. Angels respond to the word of God, and they respond to words of faith. When you speak doubt, you tie their hands. When you speak faith, you unleash them. Start speaking to your mountain. Tell it to move. Start speaking to your bank account. Call it blessed. Start speaking to your body. Call it healed. Your words are the rudder of your ship. You have been steering yourself into storms with your negative talk. Turn the wheel. Steer toward the paradise that is tomorrow. There is a cliffhanger in your spirit right now, a sense of what happens next. That is the thrill of the divine adventure. You don't need to know the whole blueprint. You just need to know the next step. And the next step is to purify your heart. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. To see God means to see good, to see the manifestation of your desires. The clutter of bitterness clouds your vision. The dust of disappointment irritates your eyes. Wash them out with the water of the word. Wash them out with tears of release if you need to. Crying is not weakness. It is the soul taking a shower. Let it out so you don't have to carry it in. As you prepare for this shift, remember that the enemy will try to distract you. He will send a sudden bill, a petty argument, a bad memory, or a physical ache. Do not take the bait. Recognize it for what it is, a distraction. It is a smokescreen designed to make you take your eyes off the prize. Laugh at it. Literally, laugh. Laughter is a weapon of spiritual warfare. It confuses the enemy. It says, I know something you don't know. I know that I win. Maintain your joy at all costs. Joy is your strength. If you lose your joy, you lose your strength, and you need your strength for the packing process. This message is long because the deprogramming takes time. You have been programmed by society, by trauma, and by fear for decades. It takes a steady stream of truth to wash away the layers of lies. You are receiving a spiritual detox right now. Drink it in. Let these words settle into your marrow. You are valuable. You are necessary. You are loved beyond measure. The creator of the universe looked through the corridors of time and saw that the world needed you, right here, right now, in this specific condition, ready for this specific transformation. You are not an accident. You are an assignment. The concept of tomorrow is also about stewardship. God is trusting you with more. Can you be trusted with the blessing? If He gives you the wealth, will you use it to help others or just to hoard? If He gives you the platform, will you use it to spread truth or to feed your ego? The packing is also a check of your motives. Align your heart with the heart of God. When your desire is to serve, the resources to serve will flow to you effortlessly. The blockage often comes when we make it all about us. Make it about something bigger than you, and watch how the universe rushes to support you. I want you to feel the reality of what I am saying. Close your eyes for a second. Imagine waking up tomorrow morning feeling lighter than you have in 20 years. Imagine opening your phone and seeing good news. Imagine looking in the mirror and seeing a brightness in your eyes that wasn't there before. This is not a fantasy. This is a preview. It is a memory of the future. Hold on to that feeling. Anchor it in your body. That feeling is the fuel that will get you through the night. The night is almost over. The dawn is breaking. The morning star is rising in your heart. Do not worry about the how. The how is God's business. Your business is the what and the why. You define what you want and why you want it. God will orchestrate the how. He has ways that you know not of. He can make a phone call happen. He can soften a heart. He can change a law. He can download an idea. He can cause a delay that saves your life or a speed up that catches you up. Stop trying to micromanage the Almighty. Your job is to pack. His job is to move you. We are coming to a close, but the work is just beginning. This video is the catalyst, but you are the reactor. What you do in the next 24 hours matters. Do not let this word fall on rocky ground where the birds of the air snatch it away. Protect this word. Guard your heart. Be careful what you watch on TV tonight. Be careful what music you listen to. Keep your frequency high. You are in a sterile field, preparing for surgery, spiritual surgery, where God is removing the heart of stone and giving you a heart of flesh. If this message has resonated with you, if you felt a burning in your chest, or a tingling in your hands, or if you simply felt a deep sense of finally, then you are one of the chosen ones this alert is for. I want you to seal this in the physical realm. There is power in agreement. I want you to like this video, not for the algorithm, but as a digital amen. It is you saying, I receive this. And I want you to go to the comments and declare your readiness. Write, I am packed for tomorrow. Or write, I receive my shift. Put it out into the atmosphere. Your words have creative power. When you type it, you are signing the contract. You are telling the universe you are serious. And consider subscribing to the channel and hitting that notification bell. Why? Because the journey doesn't end tomorrow. Tomorrow is just the first step into the new land. You will need a map. You will need a guide. You will need a community of like-minded souls who are walking this path with you. We are building an army of light here. We are building a sanctuary for the chosen. Don't walk this alone. Join us. Let us walk you into your destiny. Now I want to pray for you. A prayer of activation. A prayer that seals the deal. Divine Creator, source of all life, I lift up the person listening to this right now. I thank you that you have preserved them for such a time as this. I thank you that the season of silence is over and the season of manifestation has begun. I ask that you would give them the supernatural strength to pack up the old. Give them the courage to let go of the baggage that has held them down. Break every chain of the past. Break every word curse spoken over them. Break every generational cycle of lack and struggle. I plead the blood of protection over their mind, their home, and their dreams. I declare that tomorrow is the turning point. I declare that the doors are opening. I declare that the resources are coming. I declare that they are stepping into a land flowing with milk and honey. Let them sleep tonight with the peace that passes all understanding, and let them wake up tomorrow with the fire of the Holy Spirit in their belly, ready to take the land. We seal this prayer in truth, in light, and in love. It is done. It is done. It is done. The shift is here. The angels are ready. The truck is waiting. You have your instructions. Pack your courage. Leave your fear. God just said, tomorrow. Will you be ready? The life you have dreamed of is one sleep away. I will see you in the morning, in the new world. Peace be with you, but listen closely, because what I am about to tell you is the difference between a fleeting moment of hope and a permanent life change. The prayer is the ignition, but your awareness is the engine. There is a phenomenon known in spiritual circles and quantum mechanics alike, often called the lag time or the echo effect. You need to understand this, or you will wake up tomorrow, look around, and think nothing has happened. You will look at your bank account, and the numbers might be the same. You will look at your partner or the empty side of the bed and see the same reality. You will look in the mirror and see the same face. And in that moment, the old doubt will try to rush back in like a flood. It will whisper, "See, it was just a video, it was just a nice feeling, nothing is real." You must be prepared for this lie. The physical world is dense. It moves slower than the spiritual world. When you change your frequency, as you have done today, the spiritual blueprint changes instantly. The contract is signed. But the physical manifestation, the 3D reality, takes a moment to catch up to the new signal. Think of it like the thunder and the lightning. The lightning strikes instantly. That is your shift. That is God's tomorrow. But the thunder, the sound you hear with your physical ears, takes time to travel across the distance. If you see the lightning but don't immediately hear the thunder, do you doubt the storm? No, you wait. You know it is coming. The sound is inevitable. So when you wake up tomorrow, do not look for the thunder immediately. Look for the lightning you already saw. Walk through your house with the secret knowledge that the old reality is just a shell, a leftover image from a projector that has already been turned off. The new film is loaded. The image is about to hit the screen. Do not react to the old world. If a bill comes in the mail, do not react with the old fear. Look at it and say, "This belongs to the old me." The new me has the resources to handle this. If a conflict arises, do not engage with the old anger. Step back and say, "This is an echo. It is fading." By refusing to react to the old triggers, you starve the old timeline of energy. You collapse the old quantum wave function. This is how you speed up the arrival of your blessing. I need you to be hyper-vigilant for the next 72 hours. This is your attention. You need to prepare now. I put together an exclusive resource for those who feel set apart for something greater, but live surrounded by noise, distractions, and mental overload. This is a 30-day journey that will transform your life. A guided path to armor your mind and prepare for what's coming with daily practices of focus, boundaries, and discipline. Stop negotiating with the noise. Learn to spot distractions before they control you, and strengthen your mind. Also available in an immersive audio version. Over 10 Zuru readers have already transformed their lives through the 30-day journey. Thousands of people have already started this transformation. People like you who are tired of living in the fog. Ordinary people who decided to stop accepting mental chaos. Take advantage of this limited time offer only this month. Access your link just below in the pinned comment.